This is Great British Church.
This is Great British Churches, and today we are at St. Peter's.
Church at Edenbridge.
We are at St. Peter's Church at Edenbridge, if you can't hear through the giggling.
Right, like my daughter and my wonderful grandson, who are my assistants today, we are at St. Peter's Church in Edenbridge. There is a celebrity here. I don't really like doing this because they have got living family, but I'm just going to show you that. That is where Karen Keating, Blue Peter presenter and This Morning presenter, lays. Okay, so she is in this church. There is also another person over there. I don't know if you see that stone there.
The grey one in the back there.
Yep, that is Christopher Donald Dane, and apparently he's an OBE. But it's something to do with the screen printing industry. Now, I have been in this church, but it was a long time ago, and I haven't been in it today, so I don't know what it's like inside. If you can see there, it'd just be on those things there. There's a building there. You go through there, it takes you down to Hever Castle. So, you know I love a royal connection, and this has a royal connection. So, we're going to go and have a look. Sorry, I'm walking uphill on a very stony path. So, we're going to follow Harvey.
He does like to be an active cameraman.
Now, I'm going to be honest, every time I've done a video, I've always done notes and things like that. This church has been here 800 years.
I think so. I think that's what you said on the way up here.
In the Lich Gate, there's a poster, it said 800 years, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's been a church on this site for 900 years, and this one is about 800 years old. Now, we are in Kent, and up until now, we've only done churches in Suffolk. So it's very unusual for me to see a church with a spire. Off the top of my head, I can only think of one church in Suffolk with a spire. There's probably more, but like I say, it's off the top of my head, and that's St Mary's Church in Hadley, which I will do a video of, because
We did do it, but we lost the video.
yes, we did. Naughty Nanny got a new phone. So, we're not here with Mr Great British Churches today. He's decided that he's going to have a chillax at home because he's not feeling very well at the moment.
Oh, we've got someone in the
So,
Got Nanny.
mushrooms. There's loads.
yeah. Mushrooms. So we're now going to go in the lovely entranceway.
I love the windows.
Yeah. I don't think it's as old as the church.
No, it looks old. It's like stained green.
So we're just going to go in. I'll be back with you shortly. There are people in here. Okay, I'm back with you now. Sorry, we just had to pause that because there was actually someone in here. Where we go, we've got the font, which is in its traditional place behind a Harvey by the door. So, this is not a very big church, but it's a very neat church. There's some stained glass up there. For God, honour the King. No, fear God, honour the King. Sorry, can't read at the moment. So we found a little bit of literature here. So I'm going to be working on this. So this is the north aisle. And it says here between 1115 and 1122, when Henry I, fourth son of William the Conqueror, was on the throne, 9d was paid for the consecration of a church at Hever. The oldest visible part of the church is the north aisle, which dates from 1292. It's a nice stained glass there. The pillars are in the early English style, and they do look really old.
You can see all like the chisel marks.
Yeah.
Possibly some vandalism there as well.
There may well be, but like Laura says, you can sort of see tooling marks
It looks like it's
on there.
leaning.
It probably does, darling. Your granddad thinks that it was done like that for strength. I don't know. So we've got an oak roof, which is up there, and that is beautiful. It was constructed in the second half of the 14th century, and there is a painting of an angel. It's from the school of Tintoretto. Might be that one over there. And we've got wartime rolls of honour, which are here. I do like to read them out, but there are too many of them. But there we go. So it says here, many castle staff went to war, and the fates of some are recorded in the castle payroll. So Mr. Perham was taken out of the mud on the Somme, unconscious, suffering from bronchial pneumonia. So it goes down there. I'll just get in there like that for you. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see that you can pause the video and do that. So we've got that like that. There we go. There's just some information on them. And then, I'm sorry about the flapping sound, but I've got a laminate in my hand. There we go, and more information. And the beautiful windows. I don't think they're medieval windows. I might be wrong. Oh, the first stained glass window is in the Memory for Viscount Astor. Let's have a look. It might be this one.
There's also a message on that window there.
Mm-hmm.
With the clear memory of Edmund.
So we've got that stained glass there. It's that one.
I think that's gold.
I'm not saying a lot because we have got other people that have just walked into the church.
So this is the picture, the painting that you were talking
Yeah,
about.
Tintoretto. Beautiful. William Waldorf, this is Viscount Astor. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And that's the Tintoretto angel. So we're now sitting in the Berlin Chapel, and it's just sort of up on at the top of the north aisle, and you can see we've got people there: Edmund Wakefield, Mead, Waldo, Esquire, Colonel Rochefort, and then over there, I don't know if you can see it, but you've got people and it says on there off Stonewall Park and Hever Castle, and that one there does as well. But the reason I've come here today is, like I say, there's a royal connection, and it's this. So this is the royal connection I was talking to you about in the outside there. Now this is, I'm just going to move. I'm going to go over here. Now I've made my daughter paranoid. My work here is done. Now you can see there's an absolutely lovely brass there. Now this stone chest is a lot older than the brass work. So, whoops, kicking the chairs now. So it would suggest that the tomb was put in here before the brass was put on top, or it's been replaced for whatever reason. But that is magnificent. And you just see the water stoop or piscina there. So that piscina was obviously put in there, or water stoop, whatever you want to call it, was put in there so that they could say prayers in here, because this is a chapel. It is a part of the church. I'm just going to swing you around. So just cutting these off. So again, you've got those memorials on the wall. So you come round and there's the north aisle that we've just walked up. So this is a part of the church, but it's just like a chantry chapel sort of thing on here. So there we go. And we've got the grandson, and that was Laura if you saw her. So you've got this remarkable stone tomb with this brass on top, and the brass plaque says, I don't know if you want to pick this up, here lies Thomas Boleyn, Knight of the Order of the Garter, Earl of Wiltshire and Earl of
Is that like
Mundu?
Is it of and then an M and then
Something like that.
Monday?
Yeah, deceased the 12th day of March in the year of our Lord 1538. So
Mundwich.
Mindu. We don't know. I don't really know that much about him. I'm sorry, I don't. And then we've got a little stone down here with a little brass cross, and that is for, ouch, oh, sorry about that quick run through. Laura's now going to just demonstrate how narrow that is. And then there's a little simple cross on there, and I think it does say Henry. It's very difficult to read, and that is Henry Boleyn, and he's an infant of Thomas Boleyn, and they are the only two Boleyns that are buried in this church. But Thomas Boleyn is the father of Anne Boleyn, who was the second wife of Henry VIII, and she lived down the road in Hever Castle. She was born in Blickling Hall in Norfolk.
So that would mean that Henry Boleyn is
her brother. But she was born in Blickling, Norfolk, and then her father inherited the castle and they moved here. She then had an encounter with Henry, probably because he was having a relationship with her sister Mary. But they met. He wanted her as his mistress. She kept saying no, and he had to marry her, which, you know, as they say, that's all history. You all know what happened with Catherine of Aragon and everything like that. Now this is a beautiful brass. Look at those angels there. So that is Margaret.
Please do not walk on this ancient tomb. And the sign is hidden up, so for anybody who is visiting, just be mindful.
Yeah, don't walk on this. There is a sign there, as Laura says, underneath that little table.
Stepped on the tomb.
I stepped on the corner, didn't I, darling? I apologise. I will put some money in the box. But it just says, please do not walk on this ancient tomb. So, I can't see who that's for. Can you read it? Margaret, is it Margaret?
Yeah, Brian or...
I'm going to put this right down here.
I think this is in Latin.
It might well be. I'm going to put that there. So anybody who can read Latin or read that, please put in the comments box what it says. Anno Domini, or whatever it is, normally means in the year of. So we're just going to come down here. Like I say, it's not a very big church. You can see the end there, and if we swing round, there's Laura, and then you can see that Davido's on there. Then you can see that, and that fabulous window. Yeah, Laura looked in the field and said, "Oh, look at those sheep," and it turned out to be a horse. How she made that mistake, we will never know. And there's a pool. Yeah.
There's also that bit there.
So the sanctuary is shut, so we won't go in that. But that beautiful stained glass there. Anyway, I think that's going to conclude our video. Harvey, would you like to?
Yeah. Thank you for watching, and please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.
Very well said, Harvey. Well done.
Can I do my